first, basilisks, apparently. And we've almost got death blighted there. That was incautious of us, it seems. But I think we got away with it. As long as there's no more basilisks, in which case we might not have got away with it. But no, I don't see any more, I just see this baleful chap.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Ouch. Oh, what got us there? Did he put some sort of dot effect on us that I missed? If I'd known there was going to be some sort of dot, then I might have healed up a bit quicker. Alright, these basilisks are going to spawn every time. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Now, Rani, do you want to shit talk this shadow a bit more? No, I didn't think so. Ah, come on, how'd you get that flask off, you bugger? Yeah, there is a dot effect. Ouch. Oh, come on now.
Beautifully formed.
Yeah, it's alright.
'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
Yeah. Right, discarded palace key. We looked at this before, but let's look at it again. Oh yeah, it opens the treasure chest back at the library. But let's press on, see what's what. Sadness is what's what, apparently. To sadness. Very well. Now, what can we drop? We could drop that. And now let's pop a finger seal on the left hand, probably. Oh, I've got a claw mark here. Is that the only one we've got? That's fine. It'll let us cleanse ourselves with flame. And yes, looking around, that might be required. I think it goes without saying that Torrent is not going to help us in here. Should probably double check before I feel like a Wally. Nope. If we stick to the edges for now, what's the worst that can happen? Other than us dying horribly. I'm surprised it's letting us move so fast though. I was expecting slow movement. Ah, it's the basilisks of the rock. What wisdom do you have for us today, basilisks? Probably don't come to the lake of rot, it's awful. Nice. And a somber 7 for our troubles. Okay, so we've got a wall of some sort that we probably can't climb on. Doesn't look like it. Now, what's our next target? Over there? Have they positioned basilisks in such a way that they're going to ambush us when we get here? Looks like it. Golden rune, is that it? Now where? Also, is that an enemy of some sort? I'm assuming that most things in this place are enemies of some sort. So let's just make a rush for that pillar, because that pillar is probably not an enemy. Okay, that's promising. Lovely. Platforms. That'll help us out if we have to fight whatever that bloody thing is. Can we make it across here before? No. I was going to say maybe we can make this before it builds up. Necessary item ahead. Don't mind if I do. Oh jeez, we out of blue juice. I should have factored that into my calculations. Try it up, you say? Alright then. I mean, there's an up over here. I guess we can't get rotted again, because we are currently rotted. Somber 8. That's kind of cool. We might well die in here now. What with the lack of blue juice. But not before we get this item. Ah, it's the mushroom crown. That helps protect against scarlet rot. What if we use our Mogwood bone? That should at least save ourselves from dying somewhere where we can't retrieve the runes. Lovely. And now we can probably also reallocate some of our flasks. That's probably a good idea. So we've kind of explored left. He says finding an item that he didn't pick up when he explored left. Is it worth equipping that mushroom crown whilst we're here? Heavy load. It's 9.1. How does it weigh so much? That's insane. Yeah, it's got high immunity stats. I mean, we could probably equip a talisman of some sort to increase our immunity, but sod it. An Aeonian butterfly, fair enough. May as well just run back and sit down to get rid of that. Now let's go right this time, perhaps. Could go straight on, but looks like going right leads to more platforms. Oh, and a map. Great. So this place is big enough to require a map. Isn't that good to know? Jesus Christ, it's enormous. I hope these things stay up permanently. And you don't have to run from every time. There's the basilisk up. It's gotta be. Popping up like that, all cheeky. Basilisk of Wisdom, I should say. The famous one. Oh, we're dead. I was too busy being distracted by mean basilisks to worry about not dying. There's a whole bunch of them. Awful buggers. They're all trying and failing to climb up. And even with jumping shots, we can't quite hit that one, which is a shame. You going to jump up if I come over? Or are you just going to try and gob on me? There we go. Probably shouldn't have let Deathblight build up quite that much. But what can you do, eh? Get good? I think not. That's for good players. Oh, what's that doing? That's grazed up over there a bit. And over there. Good. So I guess we could go that way. I mean, we're still having to use the thing after, like, every trip because it builds up so fast. Oh no, we made it that time. Good. Although we probably want to use it again anyway, just because we're not going to wait around for 2 minutes for that to die down. Yeah, let's just keep running. Now, these basilisks don't appear to be that quick, which is good. Very nice. Big tall columns of some sort. Are we supposed to be running across the top of those at some point? Oh, that looks to be another column though, so let's stroll over to this one. Aha! We're going up with this one. Cool. How do we get back up here, should we need to? Checkpoint ahead in that direction, you say? Very well. But what if we want to go this way? What then? Now we're back at the old grave, which means I didn't need to send the lift back up after all. What a spoon. But we might need it later. So let's have a look in these here. Stone Saw key doors, shall we? Enemies? Nope, we're looking good. I'm going to say talisman. Oh, flame protect me. Okay, that's an incantation of some sort. Boost defensive stats. Oh, just boost fire damage negation. Used during the war against the giants long ago, during which it protected the champions of the Erd Tree. It's one of the fire monks' incantations, so did the fire monks protect the Erd Tree at some point? Curious. Yeah, let's go see if we can't find that other Stone Saw key and then see what might be in the lower reaches. And we got Imp-Head Cat. Which increases our intelligence by the look of it. Yeah, that's 2 to intelligence, but it also weighs an absolute ton. Yep, that looks That looks like a cat, alright. It's kind of cool, I guess. What you doing, Wes? Are you running away from collar tabs now as well? Horrible little bugger. Collar tabs, that is, not Wes. Wes is a good boy. Albeit a very silly one at times. Almost forgot about you. Ouch. I see you didn't forget about me. Fortunately, you're pretty easy to deal with if we can keep staggering you and you just keep stopping to cast those spells. Because I haven't really got the range. Now, shall we just deal with this lad? Rather than trying to lure him into the fight. Nope, we're down here now. How you going to deal with that, my friend? Poorly is the answer. We've got his flame mace. Cool. And we've got the stone sword key we're planning on using. So that's both the stone sword key doors. So if this one didn't seem terribly useful. Ah, is that a flame tower from below? Way of hole, cave ahead, yeah. Should we pop back down and pop this up? Is that going to help us in any way? It's certainly going to plug the hole. Ah, which fills in the floor, which somehow... Oh, I guess the light was shining right down onto the middle bit. But either way. Light and a trio. Right, where are you, trio? There you are. Yeah, if we're going to be all kung fu about this and attack me one at a time, then that is just dandy. Is that the third one? Yeah, it is. Come on then. I think he's on to us. Ouch. Lovely. Lovely stuff. So, what have we got in here? We had a glove wart, didn't we? And now we've got the cranial vessel candle stand. Now, is this the thing with the really cool lore? It might be. It's a great hammer. A candle stand used in worship of Birak, the most hallowed monk prelate of the Giant's Flame. Concerned over the lazy arrogance with which the monks treated the flame, he severed his own head as a lesson to the others, intending it to be used as a candle stand. His faith yet smoulders from within the cranial vessel. So yeah, that guy was pretty hardcore. He cut off his own head to make a point. So it's mostly faith and strength, leaning great hammer. Pretty cool. We haven't got any great hammer users, but pretty cool nonetheless. Although yeah, I don't think we've gained much from those that we're going to worry about collecting on any of the other characters. But now we can explore these lower reaches as well. So let's do that. Yeah, prelate. And the giant seal. That would be another of these sacred seals. Boosts giant's flame incantations. The one-eyed god of the fire giants, adorned with braids of red hair, is wielded by monks and prelates. Curious. Now we'll just have a sneak around before we try and mess with that lad, because they're a bit tough. Be wary of Cliff. So you could come along here and just think, oh, is that an illusory wall? I shall roll. But then you probably drop down and die horribly. So we won't do that. Didn't expect too high up. Right, so we've got a ladder. So this will be how we get out if you fall down the other bit and die. Let's see. Right, we've got another U. That looks like an illusory wall, but it's not. How odd. Try crystal. No shizzle. Be wary of rights. That sounds... oh, jeez, there's more of them. Have we been here before? Or is this just the same sort of nonsense as the previous? Yeah, this is just the same shit as the other dungeon, isn't it? Right. Excuse us. Just here for your grave bloodwort. Wasn't expecting that strike to come in quite so fast. Ah, come on now. Maybe we should just run the hell away before we start using up all our flasks. There doesn't seem to be much else going on down there. But I also didn't see a way to raise or lower a light thing. Maybe we have to deal with the prelate first. Do we need to deal with the prelate though? How do we get out of this place? A great grave glovewort. That's a good thing to have about our person. Now, do we even deal with that guy? Or do we just drop down here and see what happens? I'm not even sure there's a way out of this place. Ah, come on. Alright, so that would be where the crystal thing would light up, I presume. But we can't trigger it through that. I didn't see a lever. I feel like we've got everything we might need from this place. So let's just use our homeward Moog bone. It's not the intended use, but it allows us to fast travel. Now we'll fast travel back to the grave and out because I want to explore the area outside here a bit more. So if we have a look at the map, there's that sort of ridge there. And I don't think we've travelled across that at any stage. Oh no. It's just the lower bit that we did cross earlier. So, instead of going back down there, let's make our way back across if we can. Across this rocky spur that brought us to this place. Can we make it back across? Whoa. We can, but there's hands. We do not want to get these hands. But we kind of want to read that sword. Just because they're interesting. The war against the giants. Champions battle, trolls betray. Fire vanquished, the era of the Erd Tree begins. Huh. So the trolls betrayed someone. The giants, probably. And became champions of the Erd Tree, I guess, but then the war with the giants had champions of the protectors of the Erd Tree involved, according to that flame protect me thing. So, So I don't know. I don't know if that makes any more sense or helps us in any way. Look, we just want your loot. Leave us be. We want to find our way up to that building that I just saw on my map. But what is the deal with all of these hands being in this vicinity? Sucker. Although it can probably just leap right up behind us again if it wishes. Giant dags. Yeah, it's not really a place for stopping and enjoying the scenery with all of this nonsense going on. If we keep trying to go higher and higher, maybe that's a good thing. Oh, sorry dog. Dogs and birds, birds and dogs. And loot. None of it terribly exciting. And trolls, apparently. Oh, there's a troll. It's fighting a bird. Lovely. And we've just woken up another troll, I think. Situation goes from worse to even worse. Past bad a long time ago. So we've got hands, we've got birds, we've got giants, we've got dogs. Oh my. But I think we found our church. Oh god, and now what? Now we're being invaded? I was about to say, could the situation get any worse? And the answer is yes, it's bloody Finger Akina. Do we have a site of grace in here? Yes we do. The Church of Repose, good. Right, do your worst, Akina. I didn't know you were a bloody finger anyway. Thanks for the help with Radahn. Oh, God. Rivers of Blood, is it? I'm familiar with it. I've watched PvP videos of people crying about this weapon. Come on. Ah, jeez, we almost got him.